Oh boy, my opinions have been very corrupted when it comes to this album. A little while ago, I reviewed BABYMETAL's new album, The Other One, and to sum it all up, I was not very favourable for this album. I thought it kind of sucked. I gave it a 4 out of 10. I just don't know what it was. I mean, first impressions are everything, and this one just didn't go well with me, I would say. After a couple more listens throughs, my whole thoughts of what I said back then pretty much somewhat changed. I don't think that this album is the best album to date, but I don't think it's a bad album. And for my rating, it has changed as well. I feel like that I would give it possibly like a 6 or 7, but to compromise it, I would give it like a 6.5 out of 10. In terms of my review for the album, I'll still keep it up for you guys to check it out, to, see what I was on about when I didn't really like all that much. So, it's there if you want to check it out. I still think that Monochrome is the best song. Worst song has to be Light and Darkness. That song pretty much sucks, really. There was nothing to it. It's basically the Trivium's Heart From Your Hate song. But in terms of other things, even though that I said that this does not feel like a concept album, I had to admit that I was kind of going through a journey on this album. Regardless whether the song's connected or not, I was still immersed in it. The middle of the album, when it starts with Mirror Mirror, the first tracks, I mean, I've said before, I think they're fine, but the middle of the album is where it kind of, you get yourself lost in it. Mirror Mirror, quite unique. It's a little bit all over the place, which is not a bad thing. I really like it. And when you go into Maya, Time Wave, Believing, Metal Zoom, they have a lot of uniqueness going around. Metal Zoom, I think, is a very interesting track. It kind of reminded me of Love, Death and Robots episode. It was called Jabaro, something like that. When you go towards the end of the album with songs like The Legend, not the best ending. It feels like a cliffhanger, which leads into something I want to talk about. I heard that there's another album coming next year. I might be completely wrong on that. I didn't talk about it on my first review because I forgot. And if that's the case, I'm interested. It's probably gonna be a continuation of where this album left off, probably called The Other Two or something cheesy like that. And also another thing which I recently found out is that they finally announced a third permanent member, BABYMETAL. That's great, that's fantastic. Finally, they've found a new third member, so hopefully they'll be doing some more separate songs like what they used to do in the past, like with with Yui and Moa, and then Sue has her own songs. So bottom line, guys, don't judge something on your first impressions very early. But yeah, that's what I want to talk about, guys. Tell me in the comments down below if you felt the same way. I'm sure that some people have. If not, and you liked it from the beginning, that's great. So that's about it, guys, and I will see you later.